address that. That was just me being stupid. Anyways, just so you guys know, I have a pinned comment on the chat, but I'm actually not going to be looking at the chat for while I'm saying my predictions, because I have a decently chunked list of a bunch of different things. So keep that in mind. I won't be looking at the chat, at least for the first part of this, just so that I can get through the predictions quickly, because if I keep looking at chat and responding to people, it's going to take me ages to get through this. And during post, I'm definitely going to cut that segment out. So, alright guys, before we get into the predictions, because now they have to start all over, I already got like the 4 things down. I got 4 things down. I feel so stupid. Anyways, before we get started, my initial reactions to the announcement of the Direct, I thought it was wicked. You know, here, especially the fact that it's going to be 50 minutes long. Like, I posted this on Twitter, but I checked like a Nintendo Direct playlist that has every single Nintendo Direct. This is going to be, if it hits 50 minutes, it's going to be the longest Nintendo Direct of all time. The longest Nintendo Direct there's ever been, which it wasn't even titled as a Direct, but kind of counts, was Nintendo's E3 presentation from 2015, which is about 48.5 minutes. So this is going to be Nintendo's longest ever Nintendo Direct if it goes longer than that, which is absolutely crazy to think of. So, with that out of the way, I'm really happy there's going to be a Nintendo Direct. It's been a year and a half, basically, since the last Nintendo Direct. And by the way, guys, I know you saw me eat. I haven't had dinner yet, and I'm not going to be eating dinner because I've got a lot to do tonight, so I have to miss out on dinner. So I'm eating my dinner really early, so bear with me as I'm eating a freaking chimichanga, so don't mind that. Anyways, let's get into predictions. Okay, wait. Before we get into predictions, I have them sorted in 3 different categories. Games I want to see, games that I think are safe to predict, and then games that I think are pretty out there to predict. So, I'm going to start off with wants. So these are the games I want to see. Firstly, obvious one here, Mario Party. I really want to see a new Mario Party. I want to see them really improve upon Super Mario Party. Super Mario Party went in the right direction in a bunch of different aspects. It did so much good. Brought back the regular formula. Has a great roster of characters. Had some pretty solid mini games. Like Super Mario Party was good in a lot of aspects, but there are so many things that can be improved with a Super Mario Party sequel. And the obvious things, which I've said in videos before, so I won't dwell too long on this, but better boards. Obviously, having more of them and having them be bigger, a little more creative, and just like have a little more happening on them. There weren't many happening spaces on the original Super Mario Party games boards, so yeah. So I definitely want better boards. Pro controller support is a must. I don't like the single Joy-Con gameplay that Super Mario Party had, so I would love to see some Pro controller support. Just to make it more accessible to people who can't use the single Joy-Con just because of how small they are. Yeah, probably proper online would actually be nice. Proper online, you know, playing the board game, you know, like the full board game, all online. Yeah, I don't know what else to say besides that would be super awesome to see. I would love to see a Super Mario Party 2. I actually think that one's kind of likely, to be honest. So, we'll see. Next up is WarioWare. I really want a WarioWare game to come to the Switch already. It's been crazy. The last home console WarioWare game came out on the Wii. Like, that's how long it's been since WarioWare's been on a home console. And it's a real shame that it was, like, really just migrated over to the 3. I mean, granted, all it really misses is the Wii U, but still, you know, it's been a while since we've seen WarioWare on home console. I mean, Game & Wario, I guess, technically counts because of the gamer mode, but, excuse me, it wasn't a proper WarioWare game. So I would love to see a new WarioWare game come to the Switch. The Switch is literally perfect for a WarioWare game, so don't know why it's taken them so long, but enough said. WarioWare, it's not like Mario Party where I feel like they need to improve a lot of things. WarioWare's consistently been good. Just make another game. Next up, because of the fact that it's Luigi's Mansion's 20th anniversary, and because of the fact that they specified in this Direct that there's going to be some content adding to some previously released franchise or previously released games for the Switch, which I'll get into that into the safe predictions part. But I would love to see some more DLC for Luigi's Mansion 3, personally. I mean, you guys know this, right? Like, I would personally love to see some more content added. I don't really care what kind of content they add, it doesn't really matter much to me. I would love to see them add more ghosts, mostly like having like maybe some ghost packs, like where you spend $5 and there's like 5 additional common ghosts in the main game mode that you can find. Like that would be really really cool. Or maybe like a full expansive single player DLC where it's an extra story that you can buy, kind of like the Octo expansion was for Splatoon. I would love to see that because I think more DLC is possible. Like Luigi Mansion 3 has sold almost 10 million copies. It's kind of crazy that the game. I mean, it's gotten DLC, but they've been no more than just some cosmetic multiplayer things. Like I'm really shocked that like Next Level Games have really drawn Luigi's Mansion away from the single player focus of it and really just dived into the multiplayer aspect. Like they completely stripped away a lot from the single player nature of the game, and I really hope that they have some DLC that really emphasizes the single player nature of the game. That would be cool. Also for Luigi's Mansion's 20th anniversary, you guys already know this. I would love to see ports of the original 2 games, Luigi's Mansion 1 and Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. Yes, I don't care for Dark Moon, but for the sake of adding value to the package, I think it'd be completely necessary to have both 1 and Dark Moon there. Personally, I don't know if they'd be able to just do what they did with 3D All-Stars and just kind of port them over and not do much else. I think they definitely have to do some reconfiguring to them, making the first game just look better, obviously having some graphical enhancements, changing the lighting a bit, stuff like that. And then Dark Moon, I would say just completely rework that game. I know, like, I'm biased since I don't care for Dark Moon, but I would say rework that game by mostly just taking out the mission structure and, like, shortening a lot of some of those padding missions, specifically, like, in the first mansion where you had to suck up all the spider webs. Like, it stuck up, like, freaking, like, 50 spider webs all around the mansion. It's, like, a completely stupid mission. Like, shortening those padding missions and taking away the mission structure, I think could really improve the game and make it, like, feel like more of a home console experience. It wouldn't make me love the game, but it would definitely at least make me want to replay it again. And yeah, I think it'd be really, really cool, obviously, especially since Luigi Mansion 3, like I said, sold so well. I think some people, like, I think Luigi's Mansion 3 sold double of what Dark Moon sold, and probably, like, triple of what the first game sold, I think. I don't remember the sales figures off the top of my head, but at least double for both of them. So I think introducing those players to the original 2 games would definitely be really, really cool. Next up, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe DLC. I would personally love to see Mario Kart 8 Deluxe get some DLC. Now, yes, a lot of people, like, it was even trending on Twitter, a lot of people want Mario Kart 9, but I think with the release of Home Circuit and Tour, like those games, I just don't see Nintendo working on a Mario Kart 9. It's making it just less and less likely in my mind for them to be thinking of a Mario Kart 9 right now. Mario Kart 8 is selling gangbusters. It's not stopping. It's just going up and up and up. So why cut off the sales? Completely pointless. They released Live, which is a different thing altogether. Just a completely separate thing that also sold 1 million units. So I don't think they need to do a Mario Kart 9 right now. What I do think they could do, though, is DLC. I know this game's been out for like nearly 4 years now, but it's kind of crazy that there's no DLC for it whatsoever, at least the Switch version, obviously. So I think having characters from Mario Kart Tour come over, characters from Tour, some more courses that were available in Tour, and just other little things like that, I think could really add some longevity to the game because now you have more characters, more courses, and it's just new content for people to dive deep into. So if they do something like that, if they do a decent-sized DLC for Mario Kart 8, I don't think there would be a need for Mario Kart 9. I know a lot of people are tired of 8, but if they offered new courses, brought in more characters, maybe an extra mode or something, I don't see the need for Mario Kart 9 at that point. When you have all that new content, kind of pointless. Next up, Rare Replay. Sorry, I want Rare Replay on the Switch. Like, nothing else needs to be added there. Like, literally, just give me Rare Replay. Hell, just give me Banjo-Kazooie if you want. I don't care. Just bring some of Rare's classic games, specifically the ones that were originally on the Nintendo 64, bring those to the Switch. Just do it. Like, I don't know, like, I don't understand why they're not. It's money for Microsoft, money for Nintendo, money for Rare. Win-win. Win-win-win. 3 wins. But yeah, enough said about that one. That one's very self-explanatory. Or that can go into my next point as well. Nintendo 64 Online. I would love to see Nintendo 64 games get the online treatment. I would love to see, you know, like Mario Party, the original Mario Party games get like the online treatment. Maybe you can play them online with your friends. Because I believe every single Super Nintendo game that supports multiplayer, you can play online. So that'd be killer with the N64. I don't think it's going to happen. I think a lot of people just think it's going to happen because what comes after the Super Nintendo? N64. But I always say this. Back when they originally announced the Nintendo Switch Online service, they said that Nintendo NES and Super Nintendo games were going to be supported before they announced the Super Nintendo Online, before they even announced any of that. So they delivered on their promise. They don't have to deliver anything more. And if they do, I don't think it's going to be N64. But I'll talk about that in my safe prediction section, which I actually forgot to type in. Okay. And lastly, Doctor Who: The Lonely Assassins. I'll be quick on this one because I know a lot of you don't care about Doctor Who. They said on their website that there would be more information about the Switch version soon. You know, because they talked about the mobile versions and the Steam version, but they didn't talk about the Switch version. So I think it's possible this could be in the Nintendo Direct. Or, I mean, I probably could have put this in, like, the out there predictions part, but I don't know if, like, that just got a broad enough appeal to really be in the Nintendo Direct. But hey, if it is, I would love to see it. So, there. Alright, so let's go on to safe predictions. Animal Crossing New Horizons. Obviously, there's a spring update coming, and people want the spring update. I mean, you know, they want to hear more about it. It's kind of crazy, actually. I see a lot of Animal Crossing fans complaining about how dead this game's becoming, or how much they're getting tired of the game. Meanwhile, they put like 400 or 500 hours into it. It's like, you're getting tired of a game that you put 500 hours into it in like not even a year. Like, I wonder why. But either way, I know there's some Mario updates coming to Animal Crossing New Horizons, so I'm curious to see what those are going to be. If they're going to be like how they were in New Leaf, where there's just a bunch of like just different items and you can use have like mushrooms or question blocks or whatever. I don't know, but I think that's a pretty safe prediction in my opinion that Animal Crossing New Horizons will be there. And obviously, the one that's confirmed is Smash Brothers Fighter. Now I'm gonna have this in the safe predictions, even though like the out there predictions I could do the Smash Fighter, but obviously we know there's going to be a Smash Fighter. And I honestly think Crash Bandicoot's pretty inevitable. I know I said that last time, but given the fact that Crash Bandicoot 4 literally just got announced for the Switch a few days ago, literally just got announced, I think it's a no-brainer that Crash Bandicoot's going to come to the Switch, or come to Smash Brothers. So that means it probably won't be Crash, but hey. But no, I think Crash Bandicoot makes sense. Like, just all these little things add up. If it's not Crash, then I have no clue. Like I said, I'm not a Smash Brothers guy. I don't care too much about Smash Brothers. All I know is that, to me, the signs point towards Crash Bandicoot. But we'll see. New Pokemon Snap. This game's coming out in April. So it's safe to assume, because this is going to be like the first half of 2021. So I think it's safe to assume that Pokemon Snap is going to have some sort of representation. I just think we're going to learn some new Pokemon out of it. I don't think it's going to be anything big. It's just going to be, hey, here's like a 30-second trailer of Pokemon Snap. Boom. And there's like new Pokemon you can see in it, whatever. So, self-explanatory. Monster Hunter Rise. I don't believe that game's come out yet. I don't know. I don't know if the game's come out yet. I know it's just a big game for 2021. So if it has come out already, then oh well. But if not, we'll probably see more information on that. Same with Bravely Default 2. The game's coming out in like 2 weeks. Not even. So I think it's pretty likely we'll see like a pre-launch trailer for that, because the game's coming out soon. Third-party sizzle reel, I think, is pretty safe to assume. Crash Bandicoot 4, obviously. That's the big game coming out in about a month. So they're obviously good. I even think that might not even be in the sizzle reel. That might be like a main showcase. But regardless, third-party sizzle reel is always guaranteed. Possible Kirby. I put this in the safe, even though like it's not even safe. Possible Kirby. It's been a while since we've seen the mainline Kirby game. And I think it's pretty possible that we could see like an announcement or something. I don't know, maybe like an April-May thing. I don't know. I don't care about Kirby, so it doesn't bother me none. Of course, there's a whole thing that happened with Ubisoft where they changed their Rabbids account to Mario Rabbids, so that caused a lot of stir-up, and I think that basically makes it a safe assumption. There's going to be something Mario and Rabbids, whether it's a sequel, another DLC, something. There's going to be something there, Mario and Rabbids. I think that's a safe assumption, even though it's not confirmed. So take that with a grain of salt. And Game Boy Online, whether it's Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, all three. I don't know. I mean, I would like to see it. I think it's pretty safe because the only reason I'm saying it's safe is because I'm saying it's safer over the N64. Like, if there was going to be a new console coming to the Nintendo Switch Online, I don't think it's going to be N64. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Game Boy. Hopefully Game Boy to Game Boy Advance. If it's just the original Game Boy, I will actually groan. I will literally groan because there's not that many great games for the original Game Boy. Like, let's be real here. We got Super Mario Land. We got Metroid 2. Tetris. I think there's a port of Yoshi's Cookie. Like, there's some okay games on the original Game Boy, but I would prefer to see the Game Boy Advance. With, like, the Mario sports games on the Game Boy Advance. It'd be like Golden Sun, you know, Advance Wars. Just get some really good Game Boy Advance games on there. That's what I care about. But we'll have to see. Okay. Out there predictions. Predictions, these are things that are just not things that are easy to guess, right? Like, you know, like the Mario and Rabbids thing, like the Smash Brothers and Animal Crossing stuff. Like this is stuff that's a little more out there. I put Mario Party here as well because this isn't a given. This isn't something that's safe, but I do want to predict it. I do think we will see Mario Party, and I'm honestly kind of excited. I'm really hoping we see Mario Party because, you know, with, you know, like the fact that it's been over 2 years since Mario Party's come out, I just think it's safe to assume that we're going to see Mario Party again sometime soon. And I really hope we see this direct. And I also put or a Mario sports game. I don't want to say it's likely, right? Because anything's possible. But I think a Mario sports game is going to happen, and I think it's going to be golf. Because I think it's too soon for Strikers because Next Level Games just did Luigi's Mansion 3. And what's the other one? Baseball is just a wild card. So I don't want to predict baseball. I think golf, though, is a kind of safe bet because, I mean, actually, now I'm thinking about it, it's been 20 years since Mario Golf has come out on a home console. Didn't come out on Wii, didn't come out on Wii U. It's the GameCube, the last time we saw Mario Golf on a home console. So it'd be really, really interesting to see Mario Golf return to a home console if it gets announced. All right. Here we go with a little bit of a I don't think we're going to see Bayonetta 3. I don't think it's going to be there. Or Metroid Prime 4. Nuh-uh. I do think it's slightly possible that we might see Breath of the Wild 2. I think it is possible. You know, I do think, you know, this Direct does focus on the first half of the year. But I do think they'll have one game where they're like, okay, this is going to come out later in the year, but we're gonna show you this. So Breath of the Wild 2, maybe some gameplay, maybe just another cinematic trailer, just something, you know, I don't think it'd have a release date, but I think, you know, just saying, hey, Breath of the Wild 2, it's coming along, you know, get hyped for this, it's coming out this year, you know, just something to look forward to with Breath of the Wild 2. Or, not this, both of these won't happen. It's Breath of the Wild 2 or this other thing. And the other thing is Pikmin 4. The reason I'm saying Pikmin 4, even though I say it every single time, now that Pikmin 3 Deluxe is out, it sold decently. It sold about 2 million copies, which for Pikmin is pretty good. But in terms of like main Nintendo, like Luigi's Mansion sold more. I mean, granted, it was out a year longer, but still, like, you know. But I think Pikmin 4, you know, now that Pikmin 3 is out, I think Pikmin 4 is a safe bet to have. It's okay. How I'm thinking about this is with Super Mario Maker 2. What Super Mario Maker 2 did, right? They announced New Super Mario Bros. U and released that, you know. And then they announced Super Mario Maker 2 after the Wii U port came out, which I know it's not in the same series, but it's kind of the same vein. New Super Mario Bros., Super Mario Maker, same thing. So maybe they're doing that here. So Pikmin 4, I think it's pretty possible, but I'm not going to put it in safe predictions because that's not safe. That's not safe. At this point, not safe. Okay, Legend of Zelda Collection. Now, in my predictions video for 2020, how I thought the year as a whole would be, I said that I think a Legend of Zelda Collection is going to come out in May. I think I put it in May. It was either April or May. And I stand by that. I think it is possible for a Legend of Zelda Collection to be announced here and released in April or May. I think it's possible. With the year of Mario technically ending on March 31st, leaves April and May open for Legend of Zelda to sneak in. And, you know, having Legend of Zelda Collection, maybe having Majora's Mask, or sorry, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and maybe like Skyward Sword all in a pack, and then maybe having like later in the year the HDs being Twilight Princess HD and Wind Waker HD later in the year. I think that's possible. I think it's pretty possible, but we'll see. This is a really weird prediction, but it's a weird prediction that I think makes sense. Something that some studios are doing. This is something, for example, Bethesda did this. Fallout Shelter, a mobile game that they ported to the Nintendo Switch. So, I think that Call of Duty Mobile is going to come to the Nintendo Switch. It's a mobile game, it'll be kind of easy to port to the Switch, and it'll get Call of Duty on the Nintendo Switch. It won't be like, it'll be like either a free download or like a $5 download, and you can play with other Call of Duty mobile players. I think it makes sense. It's a way of bringing Call of Duty to the Nintendo Switch without bringing one of the bigger titles. So I think Call of Duty Mobile makes sense for the Nintendo Switch. I know it's a really weird prediction. I know it's really, really out there. But I think it's possible. And that's all that I actually had for my predictions. So now I'm actually going to eat my dinner. I have a salad. I have my chimichanga. And I have a Jamaican beef patty. While I'm eating, we'll just sit and have a casual conversation on what you guys think will be in the Nintendo Direct. So let me open up the chat here. Okay, we're back. Hopefully everyone enjoyed my predictions. Like I said, I'm not going to try and catch up on chat. That's too much work. That's a lot. So, what do you guys think? Hey guys. Hey DRP. Donkey Kong is actually something I was thinking of. Same with Metroid. But the thing is, I am not familiar enough with those franchises to really make a solid prediction. Like, Donkey Kong Country is kind of an obvious one, but like it's just, okay, Donkey Kong Country maybe is going to happen. What was I going to say? What's the other one? Donkey Kong Metroid. Like, there's like all this speculation about a new 2D Metroid game. And I just don't know if that'd be announced now. I feel like that might be more of an E3 thing. Because in my mind, personally, with this being an actual full Nintendo Direct, I do think we're going to start getting back into the swing of things. And so I do think there's going to be some sort of presentation in June. I think there's going to be something in June, whether it's a Direct or some other kind of digital showcase Nintendo's going to do. I think that's very likely. So, yeah. Mario and Luigi games, I don't see it. At least right now. Like, Alpha Dream just closed, like, last year. I think it's impossible for a new Mario and Luigi game. And we can have more versions of about Tetris Clock. That'd be cool. ZakPak and Smash. Portable SpongeBob games, that'd be cool for a third-party announcement. Okay, my phone's vibrating like crazy. I hope I'm not missing something. Knowing my luck, I am. Okay, I thought I was like missing something. Oh wow! Some people were reaching out to me, telling me my mic is muted. Whoopsies! Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, virtual E3 makes sense. New Switch console. I think it's possible for a Switch Pro to be announced, but now I'm thinking about I know I made the prediction early in the year that I think the Switch Pro will be announced in the Direct, but I don't think they're going to do it. Did they announce? Did they announce a Switch Lite in a Direct? How did they do that? Actually, now I'm thinking about it, I don't remember. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be any big Pokemon announcements here. Like, sorry. I don't think there's going to be a Pokemon announcement. I think that's going to be safe for a Pokemon Direct. I just put the Pokemon Snap in there just because I think that makes sense to see, like, a trailer, a game that's already been announced, a game that people are kind of excited for, just to kind of have like a 30-second trailer of that in there. Other than that, I don't see Pokemon being there at all. Spider-Man movie remake. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be. I personally don't think they're gonna announce Nick remakes in a Direct. To me, that doesn't make sense. unless they were exclusive to the Switch, which also wouldn't make sense. So, reason for the Switch. Splatoon 3. I don't think Splatoon 3 is going to get announced. Hey, Zach, what if Nintendo does one more game? That's the thing. It's an F-Zero game. I wouldn't be too excited about it, but it'd be cool to see that come back. Owen actually brings up a good point. Nintendo Land. I mean, I don't think Nintendo Land is going to come to the Switch, but I think it'd be cool to have another Nintendo Land style game with something like F-Zero in it. You know, giving that some representation or something. Oh my gosh, my foot fell asleep. Oh, don't do that to me. Oh, foot fell asleep. What about Super Mario RPG Remake? I don't think it's going to happen because that would require both Nintendo and Square Enix. I just don't think it's going to happen. Remake the three Scooby-Doo games. Oh my god, I would love, specifically Mystery Mayhem. I would love to see that remake, but I don't even think THQ Nordic have the rights to those anymore. It's probably under, it's probably under like WB Games or something. New Joy-Cons? I don't know if they'd announced new Joy-Cons at the Direct either. Just Nintendo World? That'd be interesting, not to be confused with the theme park. I would love to see the Kingdom Hearts HD collection. That's an interesting prediction. I would love to see that. They're not going to do that. You kidding me? Making online cheaper? Like, no. They wouldn't do that. Imagine this announced gameplay for NSO and one less that is Mother 3. That would be interesting. Watch, that would be like, especially that would be a Japanese only thing, but that wouldn't actually really even be bad because of the fact that like you can have a Japanese account. I mean you won't be able to read the Japanese, but it's better than nothing. NES Remix 3, that'd be interesting. If they did a DLC for Luigi Mansion 3, I would be disappointed if it was a boss rush mode. Not because I don't want it, but because it should have been there for free. What is your one hope if it comes from the Direct? The one thing I want to see more than anything else is a new Mario Party. That's what I want to see more than anything else with this Direct, right? Like, yeah, it'd be cool to see the Luigi's Mansion thing, but I'm also trying to be realistic, right? I know they're not going to do anything with Luigi's Mansion this year. If they do something with Luigi's Mansion this year, whether it's something with 3 in terms of DLC, bringing back the first game or the second game or both, I'll honestly be legitimately surprised. I don't think they're going to do anything. I want them to. I would love it, but I don't think they're going to. Let's munch on my salad a little bit. I mean, I've never played the Kingdom Hearts games, but it would definitely be cool to see them bring all of them to the Switch. Making all the Kingdom Hearts games portable would be a really cool thing. Oh, new Banjo. Oh. Like a Switch exclusive Banjo game. That would be epic, but not going to happen. Nickelodeon is Metroid's anniversary, so we get some news regarding Metroid. We probably will. I don't think we're going to get news regarding Metroid Prime 4, but I do think we're going to get something Metroid this year, whether it's Prime Trilogy or a new 2D game or a remake of a 2D game. I don't know. Anything's possible. Kingdom Hearts to the Switch? I don't know if it would make sense to bring Kingdom Hearts 3 to the Switch without having Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. Like they did with Xbox, right? Xbox got the 1.5 and 2.5, whatever they were, collections, and then got 3. So I think it'd be kind of weird to just port 3 to the Switch. I think that'd be kind of weird. Madden, I don't think that's a direct. Man, if Madden is in the Nintendo Direct, that's one of the things they start off with. People are gonna be pissed. I'm telling you, Odyssey 2 ain't happening. Odyssey 2 is not happening. Any thoughts you have about Odyssey 2 being in this Nintendo Direct? Here's Odyssey 2 and your thoughts. I missed the trash, but throw them in the trash. Because that ain't happening. Especially with 3D World Deluxe adding that Bowser's Fury mode. They're not just going to be like, oh, now we have this big Mario game. Like right now, literally just days after they bring this new... It's not happening. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Yeah, I would love to see Dark Moon, not just ported, like a complete remaster, basically. I mean, I personally, I would like to see that game completely remade and just reworked. What's the reimagining? That's the word I was looking for. Reimagining. Because the game has a lot of good elements, but it's just bogged down, in my opinion, by the mission structure and all that. So, I don't know. That'd be interesting if they announced Mario Galaxy 2, but I don't think they're gonna. New Toad game. Well, like Captain Toad? Not necessary. Like, Captain Toad, in my opinion, Captain Toad's gameplay doesn't have enough substance to it to really warrant a sequel, I guess. I mean, you have the levels in 3D World Deluxe. You have the game itself, the whole Captain Toad game. I don't know how much more you can really do with it, unless like they really just added a completely new spin. I don't know. Strange. Yoshi New World 2. Dash. I don't think there's going to be a new Mario Kart game. Like to me, a new Mario Kart game at this point just doesn't make sense at all. What about Earthbound? I know it hasn't come to Nintendo Switch Online because it just announced the recent games, and that wasn't one of them. Mario and Rabbids, well, I'm not gonna say Mario and Rabbids 2, but the Rabbids Twitter account changed their name to like Mario Rabbids and has the Mario Rabbid as the profile picture. But they changed it back. But does that mean a sequel, or does that mean DLC, or does it mean something else? We don't know. I hope to see Breath of the Wild 2. Makes sense because Zelda's 35th. The more I'm thinking about it, the more I don't think we'll see. I mean, because yes, it is Zelda's 35th anniversary, but the whole year is the 35th anniversary. So they could hold off until June. They could hold off until September if they wanted to. You know, like they can hold off until September, have a big blowout, and then say the game's coming on holiday. You know, it doesn't need to be now, even though this is Zelda's 35th anniversary. It doesn't need to happen right now. So, I was waking up to hear this Nintendo Direct. I think some people need to get their expectations low because some people think a lot will happen. Yeah, I mean, I think it's definitely going to be a big Direct, but I think it's going to be a big Direct in a way that people don't think, like, or it's not going to be big in the way people think it's going to be. Like, I feel like people are going to expect, like, Metroid Prime and Bayonetta and Breath of the Wild 2, and I think it's going to be a lot more of these smaller titles, or even just ports. Like, excuse me, I mean, it's possible we could see a lot this year because there was a lot that was pushed out of last year. But, I don't know. I always say, keep your expectations low. Like I said, the only things I put in I expect to see this list are the Animal Crossing updates, the new Smash Fighter, and small trailers for like Pokemon Snap, Monster Hunter, Bravely Default. It's just a real third-party games, maybe a Kirby game, maybe something Mario and Rabbids, and maybe something new for Nintendo Online with like Game Boy. Those are the only things I have and something I might expect. Everything else is just kind of like, it might happen. I like to see it happen. Virtual Boy games come to the Switch. Oh God, all the Nick games. All the Nick games. Anything Call of Duty related, like zombies? I would want it, though. I don't think mobile has zombies, so I'd probably pass on it if it doesn't have zombies. But was there Earthbound on Nintendo Switch Online? No, there's no Earthbound on Nintendo Switch Online. It's not there. Hogwarts Legacy on Switch? Oh, I wish. Back 4 Blood would be an interesting announcement for the Switch, though. Like, I don't see Hogwarts Legacy ever come to the Switch. Back 4 Blood, maybe. I would love that. I would love to put the original Luigi Witcher on the Switch. Same. New Wario game. I want WarioWare so bad. Even like a new Wario Land game would be kind of cute, but I'm tired of 2D platformers at this point. Just give me WarioWare. I have Luigi Witcher 1 of the games used Christmas. Nice. They should give Virtual Boy one last chance to shine and put some games on Switch, but VR compatible. I don't think it makes sense just simply because of how few games there are for the Virtual Boy. I think there's, 14? Maybe something like that. It's not likely because it's already mastered on the 3DS. Hear me out, boys. The Beatles and Green Bay Rock Band. Or Green Day. Green Bay. Wow. Green Day Rock Band. That's going to be on the Direct. New streaming apps. I don't think they put streaming apps in the Direct. I think that'd just be kind of like hey guys, you want to watch Netflix on your Nintendo Switch? They tweet it out or something. I don't expect it to be in the Direct. We get some type of info Breath of the Wild too. I don't expect it to see. I think it's time we get some type of info. I don't. But yeah, that's what I'm saying, is that if we're not seeing it until 2022 or late 2021, I don't know why they do a big blowout or any real new information on it now. Like, to me, it sounds more like an E3 thing, right? Like, show it off at E3, give the release date, early 2022 or holiday 2021. That makes sense to me. Not doing it now and saying holiday or not giving a release date at all. Because I think the next time we see Breath of the Wild, I think we need some sort of release window, and I just don't think they're going to do that right now. Back 4 Blood's not. Nope, Back 4 Blood's not on the Switch, unfortunately, or not going to be on the Switch. New roller coaster game like Tycoon. Oh, I would love we have Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. I'm fine with that. Left 4 Dead 1 and 2. Oh, I would love that. I know there's most likely going to be a Donkey Kong game. That'd be interesting to see a new Donkey Kong game, like Donkey Kong Country. I mean, what else are they going to do besides Donkey Kong Country game, really? Like, let's be honest here. Yeah, I don't think they're going to... Like, Splatoon 3, they just had a... Oh, I just spit everywhere. Shouldn't eat with your mouth full, Zach. But... Wait, did I just say you shouldn't eat with your mouth full? Wow. You shouldn't talk with your mouth full. But no, they just did a Splatfest. It just doesn't make sense to me, like, right now for Splatoon. Like, yeah, Splatoon 2 is not really getting much updates, but there's still an active online community for it. It's not like Call of Duty where there needs to be a new game every year. Just, Splatoon 3 doesn't make sense. Portal 2. Wouldn't a remake of the first game compete with 2? Wait, a remake of what game? Donkey Kong Jungle Beat 2. I have a prediction. In this Direct, Nintendo's going to announce a new Switch version labeled Switch Plus, which will release following the Switch Online Plus, which will have GameCube and 64. Oh, that's the... Oof. You're very wishful there, Brandon. First of all, hold on. I gotta remember. Was the Nintendo Switch Lite announced at a Nintendo Direct? Nintendo Switch Lite announcement. I don't think it was. I don't think it was in a Direct. Yeah, no, it was just a video that Nintendo uploaded. So, yeah, I don't think the Switch Pro is going to be in the Direct, especially not with freaking N64, GameCube, Game Boy Advance, all that. Like, no, I'm sorry, that's never going to happen. Oh, and Wii and DS? No, that's never going to happen. A new blog game on the Switch from THQ Nordic. Imagine they had a new game, another trailer like the Luigi Witcher 3. That'd be interesting. Though we have to keep in mind that the post says it's mostly going to be games to come out this half of 2021. Of course, there are going to be exceptions, but just as a general consensus, it's going to be early 2021. Yeah, that'd be cool. But I think Ocarina of Time is this is to Everard. Well, I don't think I've ever said your name, Everard. Like to your comment about the Zelda collection, I think it'd probably be like Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, something like that. Just mostly because, Ocarina of Time is such a popular game. Wow, Comics, sorry, I got a wild prediction. There's gonna be games announced in this Direct, man. Pokemon Go for Switch. I'm pretty sure the Switch Lite was. It wasn't. It wasn't announced. I don't think it was. Yeah, no, it wasn't. Maybe a new online console like N64. I don't think it's going to be N64. I think it's going to be Game Boy. Revamp the home menu, adding new themes in Internet Explorer. Kind of letting Street Pass. But if they make a higher tier, like I still don't think they're gonna do it. I just doesn't to me doesn't make sense. I mean, I'm still in the mindset of I don't think we're gonna get any more consoles personally. I mean, with how much they're dragging out the Super Nintendo, I mean, really, we still haven't gotten Earthbound. We still haven't gotten Super Mario RPG. There are so many games that we haven't gotten yet. They are dragging out the Super Nintendo, you know. So I just don't see us getting consoles like the N64 or the GameCube. You know, maybe I'm just super pessimistic, but I mean, right? I mean, like, think about it. Like, the best thing to compare it to is, you know how many people were clamoring, like, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, that Nintendo were going to make an N64 Mini? And, yeah, I have the N64 Mini right here. Like, that happened. So, I would not get your hopes up about N64 Online or anything more. A new Mario and Sonic game. Do you think Nintendo will do shadow drops? Probably not. With a Nintendo game, probably not. Unless it was like a free to play, like a Kirby game or something. To make some money, Nintendo do it? Not always. I know I always say Nintendo's a business, but they do make stupid decisions. I played Majora's Mask on the new 3DS, but not Ocarina of Time. He's not wrong. I'd love to see a Fractured Soul remake. Well, that's interesting. New Among Us? That's not going to happen. I don't really think they're going to ask new Mario and Sonic game anytime soon. No. I mean, especially with the excuse me. Well, first of all, the 2020 Olympic game came out, right? Didn't that come out in 2019? And, like, with how unpredictable the pandemic's been and, like the future of the Olympics, I wouldn't bet on a Mario and Sonic game. I really hope they announce this so I can see how shocked to be when they get announced. I'm not holding my breath on it. I'm really not. Like I'm just not. Like, if you were to say, like, just N64 or just Game Boy, then I'd be a little more like, okay, that's possible. But all those consoles, like, and they not only would they have to add all those consoles, but for the DS, they'd have to work it to make it touchscreen, to make it work like that. And then the Wii, they'd have to work the Joy-Cons. It just, to me, isn't logical for Nintendo to do that, even for $60 a year, right? Because that's a lot of work they'd have to do for each individual game. Like for DS and Wii, like, doesn't make sense. And adding online capability to a lot of these games, keep in mind, because obviously the whole point of this is that they're bringing online capabilities to these games. It's just a lot of work that I don't see Nintendo doing. Don't County 2, Nintendo, it's the music and notifications to Switch. True, I would like that. That's something I could see being announced in a Direct. Like music, themes, stuff like that, folders. Maybe some new icons. But we'll see. We always go to the Direct with hope maybe one prediction comes true. Yeah, like I said, that's why I'm being super safe with mine. I'm not gonna, I really don't want to be disappointed. Like, it's a 50-minute Direct, so like I said, it's the longest Direct in Nintendo's history. If it's longer than 48.5 minutes, then it's Nintendo's longest Direct in history. And I would love them to pack this with lots of new information. But I'm not holding my hopes up for, like some of the really extreme stuff, like Bayonetta or Legend of Zelda. And I'm not doing that. I was going to be shocked if Crash is... Crash is, like, the one thing I'm certain about. Like, the one question mark that I'm like, I'm pretty certain it's Crash. Just because all the pieces line up and add up. Like, that's the only thing that I'm like, I think this is highly possible. That's the only thing. And even then, I'm like, well, last time I thought it was Crash, and it ended up being freaking Sephiroth. So, I think it'd be cool if the Dragon Ball Pug games get announced for the Switch. That'd be interesting. Do you think that Mario and Rabbids could be a replacement for the Mario RPGs? No, they're completely different. One's like a tactical strategy RPG. The other's a turn-based RPG. Completely different. You couldn't replace it. I mean, basically, Mario and Luigi took over, or was a replacement for Paper Mario, if you think about it. Let's see. Only is a thing N64 GameCube and Wii coming to All Stars is going to March 31st. So why would they take those games away if they don't have feature plays for them, especially Sunshine, which is never re-released before? Well, to that I would say, well, what are they going to do with the Fire Emblem game that they're taking off, or Mario 35? It's not just those games that they're taking off on March 31st. There's a Fire Emblem game that never got re-released. There's the Mario 35 thing that's going away. There's a few different things. If it was just Mario 3D All-Stars going away, then I would see your argument. But given that there's multiple different things all going away on that same day, I don't think it's like a good enough reasoning. What's the Shantae, Spyro, Master Chief, etc.? Is the Direct not always as good as we hope? Is that Nintendo's fault? It's half and half. Sometimes the Directs are just legitimately bad, but then sometimes people just have way too high of expectations and just ultimately leads to disappointment. Hence why I'm being safe with my predictions. Later, Everard Gaming. Hopefully you have a good night. Hey Katya, what's up? A new Worms game. Ooh, that'd be nice. I don't even think there is no Worms game on the Switch right now, right? I don't think Worms has a game on the Switch. If it does, and it blew past me, I probably would have bought it. If King Boo has the ability to create a huge mansion, why doesn't he make thousands of mansions? Because it seems like he has the power to do that. He is getting weaker each game. He really is. Like in the first game, he like for the final boss, he spawns Luigi to this hellscape where it's the roof of the mansion surrounded by fire, takes over the dead body of Bowser. In the second game, it's pretty impressive, not as impressive in my opinion, but he opens up a wormhole, like an interdimensional hole, and causes chaos. And in the third game, he makes a big painting. Like that's all he does. Like he makes the painting big, just big painting. That's all. Some type of Bowser's Fury. I feel like the fact that I'm speculating character is a new character might actually prove that he's not the next character. Think about it with the past two characters. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like last time it was Sephiroth that just absolutely threw me for a whirl. But honestly, I would love a character. Okay, hold on. I would like a character like Sephiroth, and by that I mean just a completely out of nowhere surprise character. Like Sephiroth is someone that I did not hear anyone saying. So I like those really oddball characters. Like characters like Banjo, like as hype as Banjo is for me, he's one that makes sense. He's one that like, all right, fans have been asking for him for years. It just makes sense. But then Sephiroth's just like, oh, hi, you're here. Like, so really, really cool. Okay, so Nintendo ported mobile games to Switch Lite, like Among Us, Jumping Stack Ball, etc. COD Mobile, and maybe Pixel Gun 3D. Maybe. Well, it's not Nintendo porting the games to mobile. It's the actual studios themselves. So it depends on the interest that those studios have, for the Nintendo Switch. The one thing I'm not sure of with Call of Duty, though, is the fact that Activision is a Western company, and Activision's never really shown much interest in the Switch. Or maybe Nintendo consoles in general. Like, yes, did they publish the Crash and Spyro remakes? Either way, I just don't. That's the one thing that's making me unsure if COD Mobile would come to Switch. Is just Activision. I don't even know if Activision have even the rights to that. Would it be Treyarch? Would it be Infinity? I don't know. Anyways, Pikmin. Wow. Diamond Pro remakes. No, there's not gonna be any Pokemon news tomorrow. They're not gonna announce the new Pokemon games tomorrow. Not gonna happen. They're gonna have their own Pokemon Direct. It's gonna be its own thing. Not gonna be there. Like I said, the only Pokemon thing I see being in the Direct tomorrow is like an update trailer for new Pokemon Snap. That's all I see. And even that is a question mark for me because of the fact that they did a trailer on Twitter not too long ago. So I don't even know if they do a Pokemon Snap thing, but we'll see. Didn't the Spelunky 3 get confirmed? I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of a different game. They should make more Mario games or Mario Baseball and look to people in games. I think there is going to be a new Mario sports game, but I think it's going to be golf, not baseball. I would love to see baseball. Baseball's my favorite one, but I don't think it's going to be baseball. I think it's going to be golf. And hopefully it has a good story mode. Please have a good story mode. Don't fuck this up, Nintendo, please. Let's see. The Fire Emblem game was on Japanese Switch Online for a while, so I understand. So I think the English translation will also end up after March. Maybe. They should make some games in English for anime and stuff too. Maybe. Well, I'm not much of an into anime, but if those are the kinds of games you like, hopefully something gets announced for you. A new console where you can stick any disc from any Nintendo and play it. Oh my god, that'd be a dream. GTA 5 for the Switch, but the graphics are terrible. I mean, if Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated can't look good on the Switch, I mean, GTA 5 has no chance. Bandai Namco hasn't made anything Mario baseball-wise since 2017. Oh my god, wait, it was Bandai Namco who made Mario Sports Superstars? Oh my god. I never played that game, but I saw trailers, I saw how the game looked, specifically the baseball and the soccer modes looked a bit... Wait, are you sure it was... I could have sworn that was Camelot that made that. Hold on. Mario Sports Superstars. Yeah, it was... Oh, okay. It was Camelot and Bandai working together. Wow, then why wasn't baseball... Like, why did baseball look so boring? Okay, so that makes sense. They could have got next level games in there to do, like, the soccer and stuff. But either way, it doesn't matter. A new F1 game like Golf or Tennis. Speaking of Pokemon, what if they announce Pokemon Direct for next week in this Direct? You know, like how... I don't think so. Just only because of the fact that I feel like they'd only announce a Pokemon Direct if they announce something Pokemon related. Like, okay, for example, right? If they announced Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remakes or something, whatever. Like, you know, oh, you know, there are these Diamond and Pearl remakes that are getting remade, but if you want to learn more, check out the Direct tomorrow. I feel like it'd be a bit weird if they were just all of a sudden like, hey, check out Pokemon Direct tomorrow, and just moved on. Like, I feel like there would have to be something. I mean, maybe that could fit in with the Pokemon Snap trailer. Like, you know, like, they play a little Pokemon Snap trailer, and then someone says, if you want to see more Pokemon news, make sure to check out the Pokemon Direct next week. But I don't know if they're going to announce it in the Direct. Especially because Pokemon Company does their own thing with it. Like, it's Pokemon Company's own thing, I'm pretty certain, right? So, I don't know if they really communicate this with Nintendo. But we'll see. Something Dragon Ball Z really will be in the Direct. Interesting. What games do you think they might make? Who's they? Do you mean like Nintendo? Mark my words. Tetris Effect. Interesting. Superstars is terrible. Oh my lord. I saw all I needed to see was gameplay of it, and I was like, oh my god. Like golf and tennis looked fine, but those games already existed on the 3DS, so that was pointless. Then you had horse riding, which okay, whatever. And then you had baseball, which looked really oversimplified. And then soccer, nothing like Strikers. So, Nintendo. Personally, all I want from Nintendo this year is a new Mario game and like a new Mario side game, and for it to be good. So, like a new Mario Party game that's good, a new Mario Sports game that's good. Because the thing is, the two that we have so far being Mario Tennis Aces and Mario Party and Super Mario Party, I don't care for either of those games. I did not really care for them, so I really want them to really prove me wrong this year that I'm losing faith in Nintendo's, or in specifically the Mario side series. I would really like to be proven wrong there. What do you think is the next big thing after Smash? I'm not sure. Luigi's Mansion 4. Too soon. I think this doesn't like tune in next week for a Pokemon Direct for 2 minutes of information on a new mainline Pokemon game. It just seems so out of place. Like to me, that wouldn't make sense unless they announced something there, which still doesn't make sense. Like, you know, with Sakurai announcing his presents after the Game Awards, you know, or like in a future date, is because they announced Sephiroth. You know, if you want to see Sephiroth's moveset and learn more about the character and see the Mii costumes, check out the Sakurai presentation. So, I don't think they're going to announce Pokemon Direct here. I don't think so. I think that's something they announce on Twitter at a later date. Has Nintendo let you down with Directs in recent years? Yeah. Not that badly, though. There's only one Direct in recent years that I just remember not caring for at all. And that was like the February 2019 one. Like, there were definitely Directs where I just sat there. I was like, okay, nothing for me, but, you know, whatever. But the February one, I don't remember. I mean, I think it's just because there's a long drought. I mean, actually, not as long as this one, but a long drought. And I didn't care for Mario Maker. And Link's Awakening didn't appeal to me. And there's nothing else there for me. So it's like, yeah, it disappointed me. But we'll see. Highly doubt Luigi Witcher 4. Yeah, no Luigi Witcher 4. No way. Something on Doctor Who. I think it's possible we could see Lonely Assassins. Probably not the Edge of Reality, but the Lonely Assassins, maybe. Because in terms of home consoles, it's Switch exclusive, so it makes sense. Hopefully another Mario Party or like those games. Fall Guys. Fall Guys would be actually pretty interesting to see. I know there've been a lot of people requesting Fall Guys. So that could, actually, that is kind of, not likely, but it's very possible we could see Fall Guys. That's something I can believe. Final Fantasy VII Remake for Switch? You're funny. When did they announce it? Tomorrow? Wait, what do you mean, Haley? First off, no one is speculating Shantae. So I think I might get Shantae if I'm right. What if a Sakurai presents Shantae gets announced for the 18th? That's possible. I mean, that's possible. I mean, no matter who it is, like if it's Shantae or Crash or whoever it ends up being, then yeah, that's possible. In fact, I'd say that's probably likely. You know, it's either after the Direct or at a later date. That's probably what's going to happen, actually. Our live streaming Directs. Yes, I'm streaming the Direct, or at least my reaction to the Direct. I'm streaming, let's see, it's 5 p.m. tomorrow, so I'll probably start streaming at 4:30. But I gotta, wait, hold on, I gotta keep in mind my class schedule. No, I should be good, because tomorrow's Wednesday. I finish at 3. Yeah, okay, yeah, so no, I'm good for tomorrow. So yes, so 4:30, I'll start live streaming. Then we'll chat a little bit before the Direct, you know, talk about last-minute predictions, stuff like that. And yeah, and then we'll react. ZakPak the video game. I really want Skyward Sword for the Switch. Yeah, I see a lot. I know a lot of people want Skyward Sword to come back, just simply because of the fact that it's been like, or it's a game that like suffers from a lot of the Wiidoms that the Wii has. So seeing that kind of reworked to work on the Switch, almost like Mario Galaxy was. I personally love Mario Galaxy on the Switch, playing that like on my Switch. I loved that. Like that was so much fun. So seeing what they could do for Skyward Sword or any other Wii game, it's very possible. I meant to see what games are going out for the Switch. That's when I went to talk about the Direct. Wait, hold on a second. Let's make another Mario Galaxy. They should, but not now. Chris Chan's Adult Chronicles. Chris Chan, why does that name sound familiar? Pac-Man should make a... Oh my god, Owen, I read that message wrong at first. I read it as Pac-Man should make a cookbook. This is why I can't have nice things. Because I read it as Mario should have a cookbook. Or Pac-Man should have a cookbook. I would personally like to see another Ring Fit announcement. That would be nice. Another possibility is Phoenix Wright. I want to badly by the feeling in my gut that it'll be Shantae. Only because no one's speculating her and will be announced at E3. Possible. How long is the stream? I'll probably stream for another half an hour, maybe. Because I got work stuff I got to do at 7, so I got to prepare for that. Wait! No, I think I know who that person is. Fun story. Okay. Story time. I know who Chris Chan is because I bumped into Chris Chan at a convention. I believe it's the same person. He had it's a he, right? He, she? Not sure. But they had a breakdown at a convention I was at. Like, huge mental breakdown. Like, collapsed onto the floor, threw like a tantrum, and got kicked out. It was a really big story. Like, I think that was it 2018? Or was it 16? It's either 18 or 16. I think it might have been 16. No, it might have been 18. Might have been 18. But yeah, I was there for that. I was there watching him. You know, I was like, this guy's kind of crazy. Yeah, it was too many games. I go there, well, I was about to say I go there every year, but pandemic is causing me not to go this year. But yeah. Was that for Phoenix Wright Smash? Objection. Don't see Ring Fit 2, but I would love some DLC for Ring Fit Adventure. Also, is it she now? Okay, so she. Okay, I didn't know. I knew there was like something there, but I didn't know if it was he to she or she to he. I didn't know. Okay, so thank you. Excuse me. Let's see if we got anything Luigi's Mansion related revealed for its 20th anniversary. I feel like it might be another 3D All Star thing in 1, 2, or a 3D. Actually, ooh, arcade would be a really cool one to see get a console release. That'd be a really, really cool one. I would like to see any game that might be fun. Like, yeah, the one thing with directs is I always want them to have a little bit of everything, and by that, something for everyone, right? Like if I go into a direct and it's a majority JRPGs, for instance, I think that's a bad direct. Like no matter how good the JRPGs are, you're still not appealing to all your audiences. You know, you have the audiences who mainly like Mario games or mainly like Zelda games. Or now, I'm not saying they should announce everything they always have, like everything. You know, I'm not saying there needs to be a Mario game and a Zelda game and a Metroid game and a Kirby game and a Pokemon. They don't need that, but they do need to broaden the kinds of games they have announced, or they announce at the directs, or they show at the directs, if that makes sense. Later, DRP Smash. That is very true. Yeah. Oh, glad I'm all caught up on chat. Yay. Like, neat. Oh, God. Okay. All I'm going to say is don't expect anything Luigi's Mansion. I'm not. I'm not going in expecting anything Luigi's Mansion. I would love it. But I don't think it's going to happen. Like, hold on. Let me look at their tweet again. Let me look and see the exact wording of the tweet they had. Twitter.com. Tune in 2:17 at 2 p.m. Pacific Time for a Nintendo Direct live stream featuring roughly 15 minutes of information focused on available games like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Yeah, so there's gonna be, it says focused on available games like Smash Bros. Ultimate and games coming to Nintendo Switch in the first half of 2021. So DLC for Luigi's Mansion is possible, but I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so hear me out on this. What if at the end they say you'll be out of this world for a last announcement? And hear Mario Galaxy music. I don't think any 3D Mario thing is possible. I don't. No. What if Nintendo throws a curveball at us and we get Genesis, Saturn, 32X, Game Gear, Dreamcast, MAME, Virtual Boy, and again, wishful thinking. Though you did leave out the CDI. Why would you leave out the CDI? Do you think they're gonna patch Rehydrated again? It's been a bit since the last patch. Our teaching universities to have forgot it. I'm honestly thinking they're not gonna patch it. I'm really starting to think they're not gonna actually patch it, which is unfortunate. But you know, at least I have the original game to go to. Let's see. I'm trying to collect a lot of games I might like, so hopefully some are good. Good luck, Haley. Hopefully you find something you like. If only Luigi's Mansion was as big as Mario Party or New Super Mario Bros. I know, right? I mean, I wouldn't want Luigi's Mansion to come out every single year because that'd get really tiring. But I like to see it more often. Might come out when it's announced them. Also, watching your Rehydrated plays is kind of like going through the stages of grief. It really is. It's like the excitement, and then the realization, and then the downfall. It's crazy. I remember like commenting on all the glitches at first and all the bugs in the game. And everyone was getting at me like, oh, they're going to have this fixed by the time the game launches. Like, I got so much hate for pointing out the bugs and glitches in the trailers. And then lo and behold, not even just the Switch version for this one, but, you know, the Xbox and PlayStation version and PC versions had a lot of glitches when the game first launched. Like, there's a reason we point out these things. Most people are saying Crash or Smash. And I know it's going to upset some people, but I honestly think we need more unique characters from small franchises. Like what, Sketch? Whew, whoa, my throat. Give me an example. I hear a lot of people saying Mario Kart 9 or Crash. I don't think Mario Kart 9 makes sense. Mario Kart 9 would not be revealed here. Doesn't make sense at all. They just released freaking Home Circuit. Doesn't make sense. Hey Zach, since I'm a member, do you think I'd be able to do a direct with you, or do you need a higher tier? I don't personally. I like just doing reactions on my own. I mean, personally, like I don't know. I just like to do. Like, it's gonna sound so selfish, I guess, but I like to do things by myself. And if I do work with someone else, it's just like would collaborate with like just another YouTuber that I know. Like I don't know, like something like especially when it comes to like doing stuff with viewers. Like I get like you remember and all that, but then let's say if I get like 10 members in the future, right? Then I'd have to do reactions with all of them. It's just to me not sensible, and so but yeah. Pepsi Man 2. Pepsi Man. Oh no! I just checked Twitter. Why is Sora trending? Sora is trending. Probably for Smash. Yup. People want Sora. People want Sora in Smash. Oh gosh, yeah. So Sora is now trending. Like, the whole entire day, Nintendo's been trending. Like whether it's Nintendo Direct or Mario Kart 9 or Sora or I think there's something else trending. Bayonetta 3 was trending too. Like all these things trending just because Nintendo announced the Nintendo Direct. Crazy. Absolutely bonkers. But actually, Brandon, now that you're here, well, I mean you've been here, but since you're a member, I actually got a really well. It was gonna be uploaded tomorrow, but Thursday I have a really big Mario Party video. You're gonna see the members only one. I have a lot of stuff that's gonna be put into it, so I really hope you think it's worth it because I'm putting a lot into it. You're gonna see a board. You're gonna hear some music. You're gonna see some of the stuff I've put together. There's gonna be a lot you're gonna get to see because this project's coming along really, really well. I got so much work done in the last month. So you're going to get to see a whole lot more than I showed last month. It's going to be so, so cool. And then people who aren't members, you're going to get just a general update on how the project's doing. I'll probably like tease a couple things. But I'm really excited for those videos to come out on Thursday. Because it was going to be tomorrow, but direct. So, yeah. Let's see here. I don't think there'll be a Mario Kart until next gen. Me neither, personally. Dragon Little Nightmares, Shadow of the Colossus. Interesting. I don't know if any of those series... Because here's the thing, right? The main reason they choose big franchises to choose from is because of the fact that they'll actually sell. Like, I know there are people who definitely like Little Nightmares. I like Little Nightmares. But I don't know how many people would be excited. I don't know if the internet would blow up from 6 or Mono being added to Smash. You know, I mean, you think of, like, 6 or Mono... and compare that to, like, Crash, Sora, even Shantae, those would get a lot more hype than 6 or Mono. I think Mono's the name of the other one introduced in 2, right? Oh, Phoenix Wright is trending as well? Hold on, let me see this. Let's see, trending. Alright, now I don't see anything. I see Smash. Nintendo Direct, Breath of the Wild 2, and that's it that I see on the trending page right now. I mean, the trending page changes like every minute, so. Also, it's kind of random, but I've been having this idea for a while. So basically, imagine a remake of SpongeBob Super Sponge. Wow, oh, that's a PS1 game, wow. Ooh, excuse me, that'd be interesting. Mario Kart Live, but Yoshi's a buyable character or Bowser. True, that'd be kind of cool if they made like more carts and like sell the carts on their own, so that you know, like people who already have the Mario Kart, like the Mario and Luigi carts, can just get a Yoshi cart or a Bowser cart. You know, start selling them on their own with like some with the game, of course, but some without as well. That'd be really, really cool. Also with tweaks to the design and gameplay to modernize it. Yeah, that'd be interesting for this SpongeBob thing. In the game, but not overabundance of them. 50 cents for Smash Brothers, baby. Like, have you played Little Nightmares 2 yet? If so, did you enjoy it? I actually haven't played Little Nightmares 2 yet. I don't have it yet, so. Waluigi's trending. I did see Waluigi trending as well earlier. I did see that. I'm trying not to get my hopes up. Yeah, I don't think Breath of the Wild 2 is going to be there. I do think there will be something Zelda there. Like I think there will be some Zelda announcement there, but I don't think it'll be Breath of the Wild 2 personally. They should make a bowling and baseball game. What, like a Mario bowling game? Or do you mean like Wii bowling with the Wii Sports bowling? Yo, if they made like a Wii Sports bowling, like duplicated that almost, that'd be pretty top. Mario Kart 9, yeah, I saw Mario Kart 9 trending. What if a third Fighter Pass for Smash was announced? Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen at all. I know it's not gonna happen. The CDI Zelda games in HD, it's happening. Yeah, or Wii. Yeah, I think it'd be really, really cool to see like Wii Sports make a return, but I don't know if they're gonna because of like the fact that it's like got the Wii branding. I don't know. I mean, it'd give more purpose to the Mii's, so something Zelda would make sense. Oh, really? Is it this month? Hold on. Legend of Zelda NES release date. Oh, you're right. February 21st, 1986. Yeah. God, that's 35 years ago. That's crazy. Okay. Hopefully there's No More Heroes 3 information. Maybe. That does sound like a game that could come out, like, early this year, in the first half of the year. So No More Heroes 3 is possible. I completely forgot about that game, to be honest. I forgot the game ever existed. Hopefully more Mario games. I'm trying to collect those. Ow! Oh, I just banged my foot. Yeah, that'd be cool. Switch is supposed to come out this year. Change the name to Switch Sports. First, Nintendo hates the GameCube, then they hate the Wii U. What's next? Nintendo hates the Switch while the Switch is out. They stopped support of the Switch in the middle of its life cycle. Like, now we're done. Hey, we're done. Mario Kart Double Dash 2. I think that'd be a cool like update for like the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Like, excuse me, like a Double Dash mode where you guys can team up on carts. One person deals with the items and one person drives. 1-2 Switch sequel. Oh my god. They should make a sports game for Mario. Yeah, another Mario sports game would be lovely. I would love to see baseball, but I think it's going to be golf. So, we'll see. Ow! Bang my other foot now. Keep hitting my foot on stuff. Stop, Zach, stop. Ow, dang it. Where's the other? There. Super Mario Sluggers. I don't think Mario Kart 8 Deluxe will get DLC at this point. If they do anything, I think it'll be 9 on the next system. Yeah, like I'm starting to be in the mindset of I'm not expecting Mario Kart 9 on the Switch, to be honest. I mean, we're already 4 years in, right? Like, we're 4 years into the Switch's cycle. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is still selling really, really well. They just released a new kind of Mario Kart game, which I believe I heard somewhere that in Nintendo's eyes, Mario Kart Live Home Circuit and Mario Kart Tour, they kind of consider as, like, mainline Mario Kart games. I heard that somewhere. Are you still doing Luigi Mansion content anymore? Yes. Just obviously not as often because there's not much to talk about. I mean, what haven't I talked about with Luigi's Mansion? I do have some videos that I'm planning. One is actually a surprise video, which will be really, really fun. Working on the Luigi's Mansion 4 concepts. Well, I'm not really working on it actively right now because I'm working on Mario Party, but Luigi's Mansion will come out later in the year. What else? I'm going to be doing Let's Plays. I'm going to try and get try to set up my 3DS to capture footage so that I can do Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon for you guys. And I also go back through 3 at the end of the year, probably. So I do have some Luigi's Mansion stuff planned, just not a lot. Like, not as much as, 2019. Unless they announce something new in the world of Luigi's Mansion, then you know, the content will be coming out. But at the moment, like, there's nothing, you know. Let's see. I don't think Mario. Oh, I read that. Where am I? There. Mario Sluggers. I want them to bring it back. Same. I love Mario Sluggers. You get to play like a billion different characters. Like so much fun. Always so much fun. Nintendo needs to bring the other Mario sports back. And have the next sports game not be godforsaken tennis for once. True. I think tennis is the one they've made the most. I mean, golf. Like in the past, like there was golf back in like 2013, and then again on the or before that was on the GameCube. Like, so it's been a while with golf. Then baseball and soccer you hardly ever see. So yeah, I would love to see some more sports representation on the Switch, because it's been since the GameCube since there's been like all 4 sports games. Oh, I guess actually 3DS technically. Okay, never mind. Amazing when I get to high energy in his eyes so that I can suggest a video idea of your predictions for Mario Baseball. Hey, yeah, I would love to do a video talking about Mario Baseball maybe. So if you can remember, hey, you got it. Mario Tennis is legit the most boring one. You see, I like Mario Tennis. I like all of them. Like I like all of them. It's just that Mario Tennis it just turned lazy with. The boards, I'm thinking Mario Party. The courts aren't as fun. They're bland and generic. No special themes. Not themed after Mario games. Just very generic. They took away those unique character moves. The special shots, I think they were called, like the special moves, whatever. They took those away. Yeah, they just made them more bland. If they did make another Mario game that had all the characters to it, like another Mario sports game, do you mean? Mario plays pool, the game. Super Mario Universe. That's the name of Nintendo's next, or that's the name of Nintendo's next Mario 3D platformer, Super Mario Universe. Yeah, Mario Tennis Aces, I mean, in my opinion, the story mode sucked. I don't know how other people feel about it, but I hated the story mode. Mario goes to the store to get some spaghetti. That's a lot of spaghetti. Imagine, Hotel Mario HD. Available one day only. You can get Mario Hotel or Hotel Mario HD for one day only. No physical copy, only digital download, one day only. If you miss out on it, you miss out on it. Ready to head out and eat dinner. Nice talking to you. Give me such. Have a great evening. Yeah, have a great evening, Stetch. I'm probably not going to last too much longer. Maybe only 5 minutes. So last minute questions, and then I'm out of here in like 5 minutes. For $60. True. Nintendo would. Another me fighting for Smash. Interesting. Ugh. Mario, I'll wait until you finish, like, when you type in all your parts to read your thing. Because then I get confused and then I lose track. I want Sandbag and Smash. I was about to say, what kind of moveset would that be like? But then, you know, we got Piranha Plant. So, I mean, even Piranha Plant has more options than Sandbag. Later, Owen. Have a nice night. They should add a lot of games because it's popular now. I really want to see more third-party support come to the Switch. And good third-party support. Mario dies again. I think it's going to be Luigi this time. Because first time was with Ridley and it was Mario. Second time it was Simon, it was Luigi. Third time it was Sephiroth with Mario. Now it might be Luigi again. Back to special shots. They didn't. They didn't. They what they did is they made it so that you could hit the ball really hard. So your character jumps into the air and hits the ball really hard. Some of them have cool little animations, but that's basically the extent of it. I think Rosaline is the only one that really got one that you can really feel is themed to her. And I think Diddy Kong had one kind of as well. But like, everyone else was just like jump, aim your racket up, and then hit the ball. Like there's nothing really unique there. I want to see more 3D games. 2D games. I mean, at this point, I'm tired of 2D platformers. Given that we have New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, Mario Maker, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, Yoshi's Crafted World, Kirby, Star Allies. Like okay, we got a lot of 2D platformers. Like I'd like a little bit of something else now. And Wii U ports as well. Like I'm kind of done with Wii U ports, unless like it's something done like 3D World in Bowser's Fury, which I don't. I think that was just a special thing for Nintendo. Just realized that Toad is not in Smash yet. I think Toad's a possible character, like figuring like Toad or Captain Toad. I mean, that will literally make all the Waluigi fans wah in their graves, but you know what can you do? Okay, so let's. Okay. There's. Okay, never mind. There's more. I'll wait for you to finish. True. Which makes it even more likely that it would be Captain Toad instead of Toad. Toad abuse. Except for the Wii U port and the last Wii U port. Wait, what was the first Wii U port? Oh, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, right. If Toad gets in the Smash, I'm going to cry laughing. If anything, I would like to see 4 games on Smash. I would too. I just don't see it happening. But, you know. Sorry, sorry. I got messages from my mods on Discord server. Anyways, weird. Okay. Alright, hold on. Mario, I'll read your thing start to finish now. Right before Sephiroth can unleash his final smash, as we saw in the end of the trailer, suddenly a mysterious being attacks both Cloud and Sephiroth, knocking them out. The camera curtain shows in a shadowy being floating above the knocked out Cloud and Sephiroth, and as it turns around, you can hear a faint echoey, "Are you ready to type?" revealed as the Mario head from Mario teaches typing. And with Splash Test Mario head keys into the fray. It was technically Breath of the Wild. You know, fair. Because the game was originally designed for the Wii U and then kind of... Okay, I'll give you that. I don't get it. Luigi's Mansion is not spooky anymore. Bowser's Fury is spooky a little bit. I wouldn't call Bowser's Fury spooky. I would call it just more edgy, I guess. Like, there's a little more edge to it. It's a little more, you know, it's got the metal music, the mad-looking Bowser. But I get what you mean. There's more of an atmosphere. There's more of a mood there, rather than the goofy comedic things they've done. Yeah, I get that. Okay, guys. So, I'm going to, call it quits for this stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned tomorrow, for the actual reaction to the direct. So hopefully you guys will enjoy it, and yeah. So until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next video.